Okay, Ulysses is coming to the room.
Okay, we have a little bit more people. Bueno, voy a iniciar, mientras seguimos esperando a un par de personas más, quisiera iniciar con una pequeñísima encuesta, porque para nosotros es muy valioso escuchar lo que ustedes quieren aprender y lo que Bedu puede hacer por ustedes. Les repito, por si se acaban de unir, mi nombre es Gina y con mucho gusto yo estaré aquí toda la sesión acompañándolos. Soy parte del equipo Bedu English. No voy a impartir la sesión, la va a impartir nuestro experto Alfredo, pero yo voy a estar aquí apoyándolos y quiero hacer una pequeñísima encuesta. Entonces, les voy a pedir que por favor vayan respondiendo. Permítanme. Está. No me permite iniciar la votación. Ok. Si no, les voy a hacer las preguntas yo misma. Nada más.
Hola.
Hello, Tere.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico City.
Oh, well, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How's it going?
Just fine, just fine. We're just waiting for a few more people and then we'll start, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
So tell me, how many of you have done the TOEFL test?
No, I've never did that kind of test before.
No, never? Okay.
No, never.
All right. After this workshop, you will. Don't worry, Tere.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we have.
I have never did the test. Sorry.
Carla, you have never done the test?
No, I have never done the test before, but I would like to try it. So that's why I'm interested in this session.
Okay.
Okay, I think, Alfredo, you're the only one who can share the poll with the students because you are the host. Could you?
Oh, am I? So what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Could you go to your options below and click on poll or votaciones?
Yes. Wait. Yes. I click on that one?
Yes, please.
All right. Ready.
There should be a share poll option.
Iniciar votación, right? Yes?
Yes, please.
Okay, I click on that. Ready.
Let's see.
Okay, so now they can see it.
I can't see it.
You can't?
Can you see it?
I can see it.
I can see it.
I think they have to do it individually, don't they? Because I can see the voting, but just for myself. Maybe if they click on votaciones themselves, they can do it individually.
Okay, let's see.
So please go to, do you have that icon, votaciones? Do you have it on your toolbar, votaciones?
All of us?
No, I don't, but I already seen the workshop survey.
Okay.
I'm answering it right now.
Yeah,
Ah.
me too.
So you're answering the survey.
Yeah.
All right, good. So they are answering it. So I think that was automatic.
Excellent. I can't see it, but that's not important.
All right.
You should see it. Okay. Yes, we should. We just have a few questions. It's very short, but we want to know what you want from Bedu, what we can help you with.
Mm-hmm. So please do the survey, okay? And let us know when you finished. Maybe you can
Okay.
show your thumb up.
Okay.
There's a question that says, which English certificate do you have?
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't have any, should I click on other?
Yes.
Well,
There is an
yes,
option
because
that says other.
Yeah. So click
Okay.
click on other. Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Maritere finished. Good. All right, you too, Carla. Fine. Okay, Jocelyn, thank you. You finished. Okay, Vivian, thanks. Okay, thanks, Javier. Ready, Fatima? Very good.
Okay, as we wait for them to finish, I would like to know if you have ever needed an English certificate. such as TOEFL or any other certificate? If
I
you,
have never needed one, but it's just like a new thing that I wanted to get one because I want to get a job that has to do with the language.
okay,
But I have never been requested one.
no, but you know that some jobs do request one, so you want to do it first,
Have
right?
one. Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, Carla. Anyone else? Have you ever
Thank you,
needed
Gina.
a certificate?
No, I never needed a certificate also to get a job. They only told me that I need to practice more because they want me, in order to give me a job, to have more fluency
Okay.
when I am speaking. So I need to practice more to get a job at a call center as a customer agent service.
Yeah. Okay. So your objective is to practice, just to get fluency.
Yes, just to get
Okay.
fluency because I've already have a diploma of advanced English, but it was like 25 years ago. So I need to brush up my English speaking abilities.
Okay. Okay. That's a good objective to have.
And I also forgot a lot of things, in 25 years.
Yeah. Yeah. You tend to forget and to lose, like you said, fluency, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay,
Well,
thank you very much, Maritere.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
What about the others? Why are you interested in this workshop? Do you need a certificate?
I didn't need one at work either, but I would like to have one and learn more English.
Okay, so we could say you have two objectives. One is to get a certificate, but the other one is just to practice and improve your English.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And of all the certificates, which one do you think is the best or the one that you would like to have?
I don't know.
Yeah, because there's a lot, but there's some that are more popular, right? Had you ever heard of TOEFL?
Yeah, I want.
Yeah. Okay. Have you heard of IELTS?
Yes.
That one too? Okay. Okay, well, let's see. What about the others? Are you done with your polls?
Is anyone still missing? Or are you all done?
Alfredo, can you see how many have finished?
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it in the results.
Yeah, let me see it. Okay, 11 participants are seeing this. 90% of them voted.
Great.
Okay. And well, I think one must be missing.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Yes, one is missing. One is missing. Only one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you want, then I think we could get started, and that person, I'm sure they're almost finished.
Okay, very good.
So let's mute our microphones, right? I believe that would be the best strategy. Okay. So there's no background sounds.
Yeah, very good. So please, everyone, do mute your microphones. And well, I'm going to be asking you questions once in a while. So if I ask a question And if I pick on anyone, so please, if you listen to your name, just activate your mic and just answer your question. Please do not answer in the chat, okay? I want to listen to your voices, all right? All right. Well, so if there isn't anything else pending, so let us begin, okay? Let me just show you the presentation, just a moment. Okay. Well, so, well, then, welcome. Welcome to our workshop tonight. And, well, the workshop is everything you need to know about TOEFL, okay? So I would like to start this workshop by showing you a meme. Yes, a funny meme, all right? Please read the meme, look at the meme, and then I'm going to ask you a question, all right? Please. Okay, so let's say, Vivian, please, Vivian. What conclusion do you arrive at by looking at this meme?
Okay, I think the picture is wrong because it's right in a bad form. But I am laughing about that.
Yes, it's funny, isn't it? Okay, how about you, Maritere?
Yes, I agree, because it says I failed in the TOEFL test. Possible. It's written badly, because it's with I am impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay, obviously, when you sit any exam, you have to be well prepared, yes? And well, so the person here who took the TOEFL, yes, wasn't prepared at all right? So if you are considering taking the TOEFL in the future, you need a very good preparation and you need to consider some serious training, okay? And well, today we are here to do that, to start your preparation for a future TOEFL exam, okay? Now, next. All right, so let's talk a little bit about myself, yes? So, well, my name is Alfredo Romo. Nice to meet you all. I am an English expert at Beru. And, well, on the right, you can see some of the most important educational and professional background, yes? So I don't really want to spend too much talking about myself because we have a lot of things to do and I am a little bit pressed for time, okay? So if you have a question about me, you can ask me at the end, all right? Well, so now let us go on, okay? This is our agenda for today. We start with the introduction and then we're going to cover some basic information about the TOEFL, all right? Later on, we continue with the test sections, some useful tips, and some very nice practice. All right, and then we're going to have the closing, and we'll save some minutes for some questions and answers, okay? So next, let's begin with the basic question. What's the TOEFL test? Well, TOEFL is an acronym, okay? And the meaning is Test of English as a Foreign Language. You probably have heard about different types, yes, of TOEFL exams. The junior TOEFL, the IPT, and we have this one, okay? We have the TOEFL IBT. So the TOEFL IBT is actually the official version of the TOEFL and the most widely used, okay, in the market, right? So if you are interested in taking the TOEFL, you are probably going to take this version of the test, all right? Well, so if I have to define the TOEFL IBT, well, the TOEFL IBT is the world's premier English language test for university, study, work, and immigration. Yeah, it measures the ability of non-native speakers to use and understand English as it is read, written, and heard in the university environment. All right. Well, now, why should you take the TOEFL test? There are many tests, yes, all around, but the TOEFL is a very, very good option. Why? Well, because it's accepted by more than 11,000 universities in over 150 countries. Yes, 4 out of 5 admission officers prefer the TOEFL over other English language proficiency tests, okay? According to surveys, yes, 90% of TOEFL test takers get into their first or second choice university. And the entire test is given in half a day, unlike other tests that make you come back a second day. And another very good thing worth mentioning is that you get results, yes, like in around 6 days. Yeah, so unlike other exams, so it's a short time. Yeah. Also, that's good. Now, let's talk about the exam format, okay? So this exam, yeah, evaluates the 4 language abilities. So then we have four sections in the exam. We have the reading section, the listening section, then you have a break. The break lasts 10 minutes, all right? And then we have the speaking and the writing section. Here we have the times. Yes, this is an approximation, all right, from 52 to 74, the reading, listening this, speaking, and writing, okay? And we have here the number of questions. As you can see here, well, it's not the same in every exam. Maybe you can have from 30 to 40 in the reading, and the listening from 28 to 39, okay? So that all depends if you are given the extended version of the exam, okay? And how do you know if you do? Well, you will see it in the difference, no? If you have 30 or 40 questions. Well, this is totally a matter of luck. Yes, if you're given the extended version or if you aren't. All right. Well, and here you have a quick overview of every section, but well, we're not going to go deep into this right now because we're going to see the contents later on. Okay, many people wonder what a good score is, yes, or what's the passing score in the TOEFL, all right? Well, actually, we don't have a passing score or a failing score. So it all depends on the score the institution you want to get in asks for, right? But basically, a beginner score is considered from 0 to 59 points, intermediate scores go from 65 to 85, and the advanced scores go from 90 to 120, okay? I told you that the exam is divided in 4 sections. Yes, you receive 30 points per section. So the whole exam is 120 points. All right. And well, so that's all about the basic information. Yeah. So now let us start with the first section. Okay, let's start talking about the different sections of the exam. And the first section that you take is the reading section. And the reading section is actually the longest in the exam. Okay. And well, so we're going to see here some good tips and strategies to beat the reading section of the TOEFL. Okay. So now, well, here we have the strategies. Yes, the first 2 strategies are skimming and scanning. Yes, these are reading styles. Yes, let me show you how you work with these 2 in this passage. Okay, skimming. Yes, skimming is a very quick reading. Yes, you start from top to bottom, and you don't stop in case you find a word you don't know or an idea you don't understand. Yeah. So you just read quickly. Yes, very quickly. And well, at the end, by skimming, you will be able to say what the general idea, yeah, of this passage is. So skimming is done for global understanding. Yeah. And some questions require this. Well, and then we have scanning, okay? So, well, scanning is a more careful reading, yeah? So you read more carefully, but in order to locate important facts or information. For example, when you were skimming, you come to the conclusion that this passage is about why bridges collapse. Yes? And now they ask you a question and they say, please tell us the different reasons why bridges collapse. So you immediately start scanning and you go like, hey, here, fire is one reason. All right, miscalculation, earthquakes, and continue reading. And oh, here, inferior quality materials. Okay, so well, that's scanning. A more careful reading to locate specific pieces of information. All right. Well, so then we have strategy number 3. This is reading questions first before reading the passage. You know, we are used to reading the passage first and then we read the questions. That's like the common procedure, right? But sometimes it's a very good idea to read the questions first, yes, and then you go and read, and then you can locate information, right? Or in other words, you can scan, yeah? Okay, or sometimes it's the other way around. It's okay to read the passage first, yes, and then you skim very quickly, and then you see the options A, B, C, and D, and you can answer more effectively that way. So what you have to do is you have to experiment with skimming and scanning and with reading first questions or reading passage first. And what works best for you, use it, okay? Well, so those are the strategies, okay? And now another very good thing to do when you take the TOEFL is that you should be familiar, yes, with the different question types. If you know the different question types, then you are going to have better chances on getting a good grade, yes? So these are the different question types. So very quickly, we're going to see the different types, okay? Now, the first question type is vocabulary questions, all right? So they usually highlight a word, like for example, imagine you have hieroglyphics, yes, highlighted, all right? And then here they give you 4 possible meanings for this word, yes? All right, so here, if you know the meaning of this word, so you immediately come and you answer. You don't even have to waste time reading, yes? But in case you don't know the meaning of these words, then you have to analyze the context, especially all the elements that surround that word. And with this analysis, you can come to a very good conclusion and you can come to a very close meaning to these 4 that we have here, right? And then you choose the answer. Well, so that's the first type, vocabulary. And then we have detail, yes? Okay, for example, you have this question. According to the author in paragraph 4, what might be one cause of a single instance of a phobic-like episode, right? And then you have these 4 options. Well, in a detailed question, here you need to scan because the question is the answer is somewhere in the paragraph, yes? So here you just need to look for that detail and answer it, okay? So well, that's detail. Now then we have the next one, purpose. Look at the question. Why does the author mention European dance music in paragraph 2? This is paragraph 2, okay? Well, and then you have these options. Here, you are not going to find the purpose in the article, but you find a lot of information, yes? And if you use your logic, right, I'm sure you can get the purpose, yes? Well, the purpose is not here, yeah? But if you read carefully, using your logic, you come up with the conclusion and you get the answer. All right. Well, the negative is negative factual information. That's very common. Okay. Look at the question you have here. According to paragraph 3, all of the following were results of the wide disappearance of American chestnut trees, except, all right. So 3 of them are correct. The information is found here. but one has nothing to do with the information that you read, okay? And well, so that will be the answer. After that, we have essential information, okay? Now check the question you have here. Which of the following best expresses the essential information in the highlighted sentence? Incorrect choices change the meaning in important ways and leave out essential information. Okay, here they highlight this part, yes? And there is here, well, here you have 4 options. There is only one that means exactly the same as this one. Probably the idea is paraphrased. That is to say, is expressed in a different way with different words, but it actually means the same, okay? So what you have to do then is just decide on the one that means exactly the same. 3 of them include information that is not correct, okay? Or information that, that has nothing to do, right, with this highlighted idea. Well, the next one is reference, okay? In the reference type of question, yeah, they are going to highlight, they are going to highlight one word. For example, imagine they highlight the word this, and then they ask you, what does the word this, for example, in paragraph 3, yes, or line 25, refer to? Maybe this refers to, I don't know, probably a book, or maybe a calendar, or maybe a table. Well, if you just isolate the word, well, you don't know. So you have to analyze the context, yes, in the passage, and in that way you will get what that refers to, and you choose the right answer. Okay. Then here we have inference. In order to answer inference questions, you need to know what inference means. Yes, well, inference means this, is guessing something that is true because of the information you have. And in this case, is the information in the article or the passage, right? Okay, so for example, here they ask you, look at the question, what can be inferred from paragraph 1? This is paragraph 1, and you have these 4 options. Of course, you are not going to find this anywhere. This doesn't exist. Maybe it's something related, of course, but completely different. Yes? Okay. And you have to say what that means. All right. Well, you have to choose the one that answers, yes, that answers the question, what can be inferred. So, well, and then we have, sorry. Oh, wait a minute, the presentation got stuck. Yes, it's this one. Okay, we're almost finishing. Okay, the next one is insert a sentence. So here, inserting a sentence, you have here this passage, okay, and you have here these 5 spots. Yes, they were marked with this blue squares, and they give you an extra paragraphs. Okay, you have here this extra paragraph. So here you have to find the best place to fit this paragraph. So you have to fit this paragraph into one of these spots. Of course, you have to choose the best one and the one that is more convenient. So in order to do that, you have to read what comes before and what comes after, yes, and you have to relate that to this paragraph and choose the best spot. Okay, well, then we have, okay, just a minute. Now this presentation is getting stuck. Come on, behave, presentation. Oopa. Wait a little, wait a little. Okay. Sorry. Here. Okay, the next one is complete a summary. Okay. Well, in this one, you read the passage, and then after reading the passage, they show you an introductory, yes, an introductory sentence. this sentence is the beginning of a summary of the passage you read, okay? And then what you have to do is you just have to choose from here. They told you 3, right? Yes, 3. You have to choose 3 from these 6. You have to choose 3 ideas that complete your summary, okay? Of course, you have to choose the ones that are related to the passage you read, because there are 3 here that have mistakes that maybe they look like that they are correct, but they might have just one incorrect piece of information, and then you don't have to choose that one, right? Well, so you choose the 3 and that's it, okay? Well, and the last type of question is this one, complete a table. So now you read the passage. In this case, the passage was about archaeology, okay? And they are talking about different procedures, yes? Well, in the procedures, they talk about faunal analysis in Cuba and California and radiocarbon dating into creeks, fossil forests, okay? And what you have to do, you have here some ideas. You just have to decide what ideas correspond to this procedure and what ideas correspond to this procedure, all right? And you just place them in the right category, and that's it, okay? You don't have to place them all, just the ones that are related to the passage. The ones that aren't, so don't touch them, okay? Well, very good. So, and that's the last type of questions, yeah? Please try to deactivate your microphones. Okay, thank you. Please, presentation, move. Okay, it's getting stuck, my presentation, just a moment. You know, I'm going to do something. I'm going to quit this, and then I'm going to show you this again. Wait a minute, because it's getting stuck. Okay, hope this improves the situation. Well, just a moment. Okay, yes, all right. So, well, now that was the last question type, all right? So now, are you ready for your IBT reading challenge? And everybody says, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, well, we don't have, hey, great. Well, we don't have time to answer all of the questions, yes, because we have little time. So I just picked 3 different questions. So I'm going to give you just 1 minute, no more, yes, to answer the question. So let's see if you can hit the right answer. Yes. All right. Remember my strategies. Okay. And well, so the first one is going to be vocabulary. So you have a minute starting from now. Go. All right, time's up. Well, so let's check if you did it well. If you answered letter D, congrats, you are all correct. Did you? Well, I hope so. No, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, let's continue. Now we're going to work on this next question type, detail. Okay, one more time, you have 1 minute. So read the passage and answer the question. Go. Okay, time's up. Ready? Well, I'll give you the answers. If you answered letter D, congrats, you hit the right answer. Okay, did you? Well, I hope so. Okay, let us do just one more, okay? Now we're going to do reference. Yes, are you ready? Go. Well, time's up. Okay, give you the answer. Uh, if you answered letter B, congrats, you are all correct. Okay, well, very good. So now let's see. Please, okay. Who got the 3 correct? Let me listen to your voice. Oh, nobody.
No, just one.
No.
Well, okay.
Just
Well,
one.
don't worry. Don't worry. This is a matter of practicing. I mean, it's the first time you take the TOEFL, so don't worry. But the more you practice, the better you get, and the better your chances to pass the exam. All right. Well, so let us just go on. Okay. And now we're going to go. Okay. Here. Now we're going to continue with the listening section. Some test takers find this section difficult, yes, because, well, sometimes it's not really easy understanding spoken English. Well, don't worry, we have a few strategies that can help you beat the IBT TOEFL. So, well, the first strategy and the number one top strategy is super important, believe me, is this one. Take notes. Taking notes is not prohibited in the TOEFL exam. Yes, probably in other exams, yes. But in this one, no. They even give you papers and pencils at the beginning of the exam. And you can take as many notes as you want. The question is, what notes should you take? Yes, well, my suggestion here in strategy 2 is focus on main ideas and supporting details. Don't try to understand everything. Sometimes you get frustrated because you don't understand everything. That's not important. We are listening for important ideas. Yes. So maybe you don't understand everything, but you understand something that sounds like it is important. So that's important. If it sounds important to you, then it is important. And that important idea might be followed by examples. Yes, or what we call supporting details. So try to catch some of them. Let me show you here an example. Look, you have here, you listen, and then you conclude, yes, that the general idea, yes, is why bridges collapse. And you listen a series of examples. You listen fires, miscalculations, earthquakes, and inferior quality materials. So this is something I would probably write. Yes, maybe I don't need to write like a lot of sentences. Maybe just by looking at the word fires, that can make me remember more information. Probably I remember that that is the number one reason why bridges collapse. Yes, just by looking at the word fire. But it's important that I take notes, because if I don't write fires, by the time the listening finishes, I will have forgotten everything, right? Well, so that's not a very good idea. So please take notes. Yes, well, and now something else about taking notes. You have to, I have this suggestion. This is very, very good. Look, I told you, write important information. And what is important information? Look at this. Write down especially content words. Content words are words that carry important meaning. Like, for example, nouns, verbs, adjectives. Yes, don't write down function words such as articles, prepositions, or pronouns. You can guess those, yes, but the content words, So then write down content words, okay? Now, another very good piece of advice, use abbreviations, symbols, and drawings. Yes, it is not very good idea to write full sentences with full words because you won't have time to do that. Look, for example, you can write, why do bridges collapse? But it's going to take you some time. But if you write something like this, instead of writing the full word why, you only write here why. It's the same. And look, I wrote bridges, yes, but I eliminated all the vowels, and I still understand the word bridges, yes. And instead of writing the full word collapse, okay, I just draw this symbol. And for me, this is why bridges collapse. Why do bridges collapse? Yes, the main idea. Okay, look at this one, look at this example, and tell me what you think it means. Just analyze it, and I'm going to ask someone in a moment. Ready? Well, let's see, Ulysses. Can you tell us what it means? Ulysses, are you there? Okay, it seems that Ulysses went to the bathroom. So Javier, can you help Ulysses?
Maybe. I think that says cause global warming. I'm not really sure for the up arrow on CO2, but
very good.
The middle part at the end cause global warming. Okay,
like very good. This one is cause global warming. Great. Anyone else who wants to help Javier and say what you think this means? Anybody?
Me?
Yes,
Carla?
tell me. Yes, Carla, tell me.
I think it's high CO2 causes global warming.
Okay, very good. Yes. Maybe here the complete thing can be like high levels of carbon dioxide cause global warming. Yes. And well, so instead of writing that whole sentence, we only write this and we're saving a lot of time. Yes. Well, that's a very convenient strategy. Just keep it in mind. Now I am having problems again with the presentation. Come on, okay, here. Sorry. Next one. Next one is take a guess. You know what? In the listening section of the exam, if we don't understand something, then we end up not answering that question. Sometimes that happens. The test taker doesn't answer questions. No, don't do that. Please take a guess. Guessing is not prohibited. And in fact, it can give you a very good, yes, percentage of being right, 25%. So maybe you are right, yes? So guess, don't leave any question unanswered, all right? And well, finally, concentrate on your test. Sometimes the conversations or the lectures are long, yes? And suddenly your mind starts to wander, okay? So don't let that happen. Please refocus. Focus on what they are saying. Focus on your notes, and well, you will do just fine, okay? Well, we did this. Okay. Well, now here we have the different question types, the listening question types. If you understood the reading question types, you will have no problems with this because they are very similar. Look, you have here purpose, detail, yes. You have one more time inference, you have complete a table. They are the same basically, yes. The only difference is that here you have to listen and then answer the questions. And in the reading, well, you have to read first and then you answer this, right? Okay, well, So don't worry, you understood the other questions, so you will have no problems. Are you ready for the listening challenge? And everybody says yes. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. All right, so here we go. Let's see how well you do it. Just remember, I'm going to have you do the listening. It's very important that you take notes, that you use abbreviations, that you decide on ideas and like main ideas and details. Yes. All right, etc., etc. Yes. Okay. So let me now give you the exam. Wait a little. Okay. Just a moment. Wait. Okay. Practice is this one. Yes. All right. So listen, you're going to listen to a conversation, and then you're going to have a series of questions. Yes. Just write on a piece of paper that you have heard if you consider the answer is A, B, C, or D. So you write number 1, B, number 2, C, and we'll be checking the answers. Okay. Well, here we go. Listen carefully and good luck.
Listening section directions. The listening section of the TOEFL IB test.
I'm going to skip this.
Your ability to
Listen to a conversation between a student and a professor.
Hi, Professor Mason. Do you have a minute?
Yes, of course, Eric.
Why does the man go to see the professor?
Oh my God, what happened here? Sorry. Okay, let me just repeat it. The computer went crazy. Okay, wait a little. Okay, one more time. Ready?
listening section directions.
Here we go.
The listening section of the TOEFL.
Listen to a conversation between a student and a professor.
Hi, Professor Mason. Do you have a minute?
Yes, of course, Eric. I think there was something I wanted to talk to you about, too.
Probably my late essay.
Ah, that must have been it. I thought maybe I'd lost it.
No, I'm sorry. Actually, it was my computer that lost it, the first draft of it. And, well, anyway, I finally put it in your mailbox yesterday.
Oh, and I haven't checked the mailbox yet today. Well, I'm glad it's there. I'll read it this weekend.
Well, sorry again. Say, I can send it to you by email, too, if you like.
Great. I'll be interested to see how it all came out.
Right. Now, I just overheard some graduate students talking. Something about a party for Dean Adams?
Retirement party, yes. All students are invited. Wasn't there a notice on the anthropology department's bulletin board?
I don't know, but I wanted to offer to help out with it. You know, whatever you need. Dean Adams, well, I took a few anthropology classes with her, and they were great, inspiring. And well, I just wanted to pitch in.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, Eric, but it'll be pretty low-key. Nothing flashy. That's not her style.
So there's nothing?
No, we'll have coffee and cookies, maybe a cake, but actually a couple of the administrative assistants are working on that. You could ask them, but I think they've got it covered.
Okay.
Actually, oh, no, never mind.
What is it?
Well, it's nothing to do with the party, and I'm sure there are more exciting ways you could spend your time, but we do need some help with something. We're compiling a database of articles the anthropology faculty has published. There's not much glory in it, but we're looking for someone with some knowledge of anthropology who can enter the articles. I hesitate to mention it, but I don't suppose this is something you would...
No, that sounds kind of cool. I'd like to see what they're writing about.
Wonderful. And there are also some unpublished studies. Did you know Dean Adams did a lot of field research in Indonesia? Most of it hasn't been published yet.
No, like what?
Well, she's really versatile. She just spent several months studying social interactions in Indonesia, and she's been influential in ethnology. Oh, and she's also done work in South America that's closer to biology, especially with speciation.
Not to seem uninformed.
Well, how species form. You know how two distinct species form from one, like when populations of the same species are isolated from each other and then develop in two different directions and end up as two distinct species.
Interesting.
Yes. And while she was there in South America, she collected a lot of linguistic information and songs. Really fascinating.
Well, I hate to see her leave.
Don't worry, she'll still be around. She's got lots of projects that she's still in the middle of.
Okay, get ready to answer the questions.
Why does the man go to see the professor?
All right, you have your options. Use your notes. Now, this is when you have to use your notes. Okay, ready? I'm going to show you the right answer now. That's the right answer. Okay. Okay, just a moment. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. I was afraid this would happen. Okay.
Listen to part of a lecture in a biology class.
So that's how elephants use infrasound. Now let's talk about the other end of the acoustical spectrum, sound that's too high for humans to hear.
Listen to a conversation between a student. Listen to part of a lecture. Listen to part of a lecture in an...
All right. Well, this test doesn't like me. Okay, sorry. There must have been a button like this that said continue, but there wasn't any. Let's see. I'm sorry. No. Well, unfortunately, if I repeat it, you will have to listen one more time to all of this, and we don't have time. I'm terribly sorry. Something went wrong with this test. I mean, I don't know what happened, because when I first tried it, everything was perfect. Well, you know, unexpected things like this might happen at the very time, at the very moment. But well, so now let us continue, okay? But tell me, how did you feel? I mean, taking notes. Do you think it was too difficult?
Well, for me, in fact, it is, because I don't get used to use abbreviations. So sometimes I don't know how to put it in that context in abbreviation, because I've always took the complete notes word by word.
Yes.
But it took me a long time to do that.
Yes, exactly. Now you realize that this is not the best thing to do, right? Then, but you can create your own system of abbreviations, of drawings. Yes, of course. I mean, if you try to do it the first time, it's going to be hard. But then you can create your own system. All right. Thanks. Well, too bad you couldn't listen to the other questions. I'm sorry. But well, now you have the whole picture of what the exam is about. Now you just have some other questions, and well, you answer them. Okay. Well, so now let us then continue. Sorry. Okay. Here. All right. Just a moment. Okay. Here. Okay, well, so we just finished the listening challenge. All right. So now let's continue with the speaking section of the exam. Now, here I need to tell you that this section is really different from other English exams. Yes, usually in other English exams, you have a person in front of you, yes, and he's asking you questions. So you just speak, question and answer, and that's it. Yes. Well, first of all, and let me go a little back. Yes. I just forgot to tell you this, by the way. TOEFL IBT, yes, the abbreviation, well, or the acronym actually, yes, this stands for Internet-Based Test. So now, if you want to take the TOEFL, yes, well, you register, and then you have to attend a testing center, and there you will find a lot of computers, And the whole exam is done in front of the computer, even the speaking, yes? So you have to record your voice, all right? Okay, now let's get back to the speaking. Okay, it's here, all right? Well, and another thing about the speaking section of the exam, I was telling you that this is different, yes, is because this section integrates different skills. So what I mean is, first, you have to read, yes, you have to read an article or some text, I don't know, and then you listen to some people speaking about that text, and then you record, yes, your opinion. They will ask you a question and you record your response relating the two, okay? So that sounds challenging. Yes, well, it's challenging, but I'm sure you can do it very well. So now let us just go over some strategies to beat the speaking section of this exam. Well, number one, and I would say this is probably the most important here, stay focused, block out distractions. And why do I say that? Because you're going to be in a room full of other people speaking at the same time. On your right, there will be someone speaking. On the left, another person is speaking. In back of you, there will be another. So if you just start paying attention to what they say, it's going to be a mess. So you need to stay focused. Yes, block out distraction. Focus on the article. Focus on what they are saying. Focus on your paper. Yes, but block out distractions. That's very important. Now, number two, yes, one more time, take notes. Since you're going to listen and read, so taking notes is necessary because sometimes, well, as you noticed, yes, as you noticed in the listening that you listened to, it was rather long. Yes, so it's hard to remember everything. That's why notes are important. Well, so please take notes. I told you how to take notes, what you should take, etc. Next, please do not plagiarize. If you don't understand this concept, plagiarizing, yes, so that means using another person's words, okay? So if you read something and then you listen to someone, try not to use the same sentence exactly the same way they were in the article or the same way the person said them. Because if you use the same sentences, then you can be severely penalized, all right? Well, and finally, don't panic. Yes, use your preparation time wisely. Usually in the speaking section of the exam, you have a task, yes, and then they give you from 15 to 30 seconds to prepare your response, yes. Some people find using graphic organizers like this one useful, okay? They make lists, they use tables, or they can draw a quick mind map, okay? If you think this can help you, okay, go ahead. Some people consider that this takes too much time, but well, it depends on the test takers. So if you think this can help, well, use this, all right? Well, so then use your time wisely. Yes, don't panic. Start preparing your response in those 15 to 30 seconds and get ready. Get ready to record your voice, okay? Well, so those are all the speaking strategies, yes. Okay, it is also convenient to know the different type of tasks. Let me tell you very quickly, in the first task, you don't listen to anything or read anything. The only thing is here, yes, they'll ask you for your opinion about a familiar topic. A topic like this, look, learning through online courses is more effective than learning in the traditional classroom setting. So they give you 15 seconds to prepare your answer, and then you record your voice, more or less is 45 seconds. Did I say minutes before? I'm sorry. Well, it's only seconds, yes? All right. Okay, in task number 2 and 3, they are the same. This is the challenging one. First, you read, yes, you read some text, And then you listen to a teacher or to students discussing about that text. And finally, they ask you a question, yes, and you have to record your response. Yes, it's probably from 50 seconds to 1 minute, this one, the recording you have to make. Well, and the last one is not that difficult. Probably this is the most difficult. In the last one, you only listen to a part of a lecture given by a professor, yes. And then when the lecture finishes, you are asked to summarize the main points of what you heard in 50 seconds or 1 minute max, okay? Well, so those are the tasks, yeah? And well, so that's all. Are you ready for the speaking challenge?
Yes.
Hey, very good. I said, come on, where are you? Did you abandon me? All right, very good. Well, let me just have the speaking challenge, okay? We are actually going to do this one, the challenging one, okay? So please get ready to take notes. It's important that you take notes, okay? All right, so well, let me skip, okay, stop presenting. Yes, and now let me show you the new one. Okay, just a moment. Okay, wait a little. Wait a little, wait a little. Okay, it's this. No, it's not this. It's this. Oh no, it's not this. It's this. I'm sorry. Right. Yes, it's this. Okay. So here we go. Now we're going to have the. We're going to listen to the second section. Please take notes. All right. And in a moment, you're going to see the question at the end. All right. I tell you what you have to do after the question. Okay. Well, listen carefully, read carefully, and get ready to speak.
Speaking section directions. In the speaking section of the TOEFL,
State whether you agree or disagree with the following statement.
Okay, just a moment. Wait a little, because it was not in what said. Just a moment, just a moment.
listening section.
Listen to a conversation between us. Listen to part of a lecture. Listen to a conversation. Listen to part of a lecture. Listen to part of a lecture.
Speaking section directions. In the speaking section of the TOEFL,
State whether you agree or disagree with the following statement. Then explain your reasons, using specific details in your explanation. Learning through online courses is more effective than learning in the traditional classroom setting.
All right, I
if
cannot.
this were an actual test question,
Okay.
you would have 15 seconds to prepare your response and 45 seconds to record your response.
This is not the
a
question. Yes,
high-level
just listen.
response.
Just listen.
Learning through online courses more effective than learning the traditional classroom setting because of three reasons. The first is that you can take the courses wherever you are once you have the computer and internet. And the second is that the discussion on the classes could be more easy for some students who are very shy to discuss with friends, classmates, and the professor face to face. They can talk whatever you like if they face a computer. What's more, it could be much easier for the students to hand in their assignment. They could just send the email to the professor, and the professor can give the commentators of assignments in the email. So I believe learning through.
Well, okay. Sorry, I couldn't skip this part. Yes, but well, this is the first task. Okay, You were given 15 seconds and 45 seconds to record. Now, the next one is the one you're going to do. Are you ready? Here we go.
Read the article from a university newspaper. You will have 50 seconds to read the article. Begin reading now. Now listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, Sue, did you see this article?
Yeah, I did. I don't think that's a very good idea.
Really? You don't think it's a safety hazard, like they said?
No, at least not during the day. I'm pretty sure both of those accidents happened at night when it's harder to see cyclists. They didn't say that in the article.
Oh, that does make a difference.
Sure it does. Maybe at night with low visibility there's a safety hazard, but I don't think there's any danger in the daytime, which is when most people need to move around and get to classes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Besides, it's such a big campus. If they do this, it's going to be really hard to get around.
Well, we can always take the bus, I guess.
But the buses only run once an hour.
That's true. They're not very convenient.
No, not at all. If people have to take the bus, we'll end up sitting around waiting for the next one all the time. And we're all too busy to waste our time doing that.
The woman expresses her opinion of the proposed policy change. State her opinion and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion.
If this were an actual test question, you would have 30 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to record your response.
Oh.
This is a mid-level response.
Well, all right.
Well, the newspaper noticed that.
Check the question. Check the question because I'm going to stop this. All right. So make sure you understand the question. All right. Well, I'm going to go out now. Okay. Well, all right. You check the question, right? Yes, I suppose. Okay, now we're going to do this. Look. All right. So now you have your notes. You understood the question. Now we're going to do this. I'm going to send you to private rooms and you're going to work in pairs. I'm going to have you work in pairs. One of you is going to be the test taker, all right? And the other person is going to be the examiner, okay? So the test taker, you decide in the room who is who. and then the test taker is just going to give the answer using your notes, okay? And the examiner at the end is going to give some advice, all right? Like, okay, it was fine, or probably I listened to this mistake. Yes? So, well, that's what you're going to do. Is that clear? Let me see your thumbs up. I don't see it. All right, yes, Kyle, I see yours. All right, so, well, I'm gonna send you, very good, Vivian, thank you. I'm gonna send you to, you know, like private rooms, yes, in pairs, and you do that. Okay, it's gonna be just 2 minutes max, yes, no more. Well, let me send you to your rooms. Please accept going to that room when you see the little window, okay? All right, here we go. We'll see you. Okay, accept, please, to go to the room. Everybody accept. Please say yes, yes, I want to go to the room. Okay. Omar, please go to the room. Very good. Rosaura, accept to go to the room. Rosaura, Rosaura. Very good, Rosaura. Okay. Karina, that was Karina. You just have to accept Karina to go to the room. Okay, you're back. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So how was it? Was it good?
Kind of.
Kind of difficult, yes, I know. Yes, that's the most challenging task in the TOEFL. Okay, well, let's continue. All right. Now, just let me show you this. Just a moment. We're just missing one section. We're almost finishing. All right. There you go, and here. Okay. Now, well, we're just missing the writing section. Yes, and well, one more time here, the writing section includes these integrated tasks. Here, one more time, you have to listen, you have to read, and you have to write. Now you don't speak, but you write, okay? Here you have to be careful, yes, because some students find, well, some test takers, sorry, find this section difficult because of time. Yes, time restrictions. So let me just tell you what you can do. Look, well, first of all, yes, you're going to listen and read one more time. So please take good notes. You know how. Now, another very good strategy is to pre-write, brainstorm, and outline before you start writing. It takes some time, but it is worth, believe me, it's worth doing it. It can save you some time, yes? In case you don't know what pre-writing is, pre-writing means getting ready to write. Brainstorming means gathering ideas. And outlining is putting those ideas on a paper the way you want them to look at the end, all right? Well, this is also a very good opportunity for you to use these graphic organizers, so they can help you to organize your thoughts and your ideas, okay? Well, so then do that. Pre-write, brainstorm, and outline, okay? Next is do not quote, paraphrase. Yes, do not quote someone else's words. Paraphrase. This is very similar to plagiarizing, okay, in the speaking, right? Okay, so please do not use the same words as the words in the text or as the words that the speaker say. If you want to use their ideas, then paraphrase. Paraphrasing means saying something, but in a different way. Like maybe, I don't know, the speaker says, he killed the president. And when you write, you say something like, the president was killed by John Brown. Yes, you are saying the same, but in a different way. So examiners really appreciate that ability. So try to paraphrase, okay? And finally, manage your time wisely. Yes, please. It's very common that students leave their exams unfinished, their papers unfinished, because they don't pay attention to time. So my recommendation here is keep a look at your watch. Check how much time you have left. And above all, it is very important that you save some minutes for proofreading and editing. You have to make sure that your paper is error-free, okay? Well, so those are the strategies, okay? And here we have the two tasks. There are only two tasks in this exam. First, you have an integrated writing task. This is the difficult one, yes. First, you read a text, then you listen to some people discussing about the text, and then you have to write in response to what you read and listen. And the second task, well, the second task is very common. It's just the regular academic essay. Yes, okay. So here they ask you to write an essay, yes, based on personal experience or opinion, yes. Look, here we have an example of a topic. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? In my country, young people have a better life today than their parents enjoyed when they were young. And well, so here you have to write like 300 words. I don't remember very well how many. Yes, but that's it. Yes, so this one is definitely easier than the first task, okay? Well, now we have here the writing challenge. Don't say woohoo because, well, actually here we cannot do a writing, yes, because that would take like 40 minutes. So this is practically impossible. But I let you know about the different sections and the different strategies. So later on at home, you can practice some IBT writing, okay? Well, so now it's time to recap, just to remember everything we have said. So to recap, okay, I decided to do it a little differently this time, okay? So I decided to prepare a quiz, a Kahoot quiz. Have you ever played Kahoot? No, you haven't? Well, if you haven't, you will today. Yes, and let's have some fun. It's kind of funny. Do you have your cell phone? Or a tablet, or maybe even in your own computer, you can do it. Yes? All right. Very good, very good. Well, let me tell you what you have to do. Look, I'm going to show you something now. Okay, here we are. Yes. Here. Okay. All right. Classic. Okay, now look, this is what you have to do. Sorry, this is what you have to do. You have to copy this number 7413289. Yes? And please now go to the www.kahoot.it. They are going to ask you to enter this number, and then you just choose one nickname and you are ready to play. Please, I'll wait for you. Do that. Okay, we have one player, Smiling Bex. Okay, Glowing Pigeon, welcome. Sunny Hawk, welcome. Helpful Squid, hello Squid. Do you know SpongeBob?
I have to sign up?
No, you only have to go to this www.kahoot.it and you just enter the number 7413289 and that's all.
Okay.
You don't need to sign or write your name or address.
Thank
nothing.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Go
Just
ahead.
a
Go
minute,
ahead.
please.
Yes, we wait for you.
Thank you.
How about the others? Are you having problems?
It's still generating the nickname. Should I reload the page? Or
Yes.
wait?
You generate the nickname, accept the nickname they give you. Just one of the nicknames they give you, and that's it. You are in. Very good. You are amazing Jaguar. Gentle Sphinx. Okay, very good. We are missing 4 more people. Very good. Diligent Sphinx.
So here says your nickname is Crazy Tiger. Then
Yes,
what do I have to do? It
Just
says
accept.
spin, but it says spin.
Say okay.
I can't say okay. They only give me the
spin it.
Yes.
Spin it.
That's it. Okay.
And then it's going to show you another, and you accept that one.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Very good. Well, time's up. Sorry, if you couldn't enter, you can do it just by looking at my screen. Okay? It's going to show a question and 4 possible answers or 2 answers. So just decide what the right answer is. Okay? So let's start playing. Let's see who wins. Let's see if you have a good memory. And question number 1. Read it. You have 10 seconds. No, you have 20. All right. So Smiling Bex is correct. Also Helpful Squid. Very good. Okay, next. Ready? Okay, that's the question. Okay, very good. Well, Smiling, no, now Glowing Pigeon is winning. Okay, ready? All right. Okay, now Helpful Squid is at the head. Next. All right, 120. Next. Scanning is a reading strategy. Okay, was true. Next. All right, that was true. Do you remember? All right. Okay. Way to go. Okay. Way to go. We almost finished. Just one more after this. Okay, that was false. All right, it's the last one. How many universities? I said that at the beginning. Do you remember? Okay. Okay, and the winner is Purple Lion. Decisive Belts. And, no, that's the first one. And Glowing Pigeon is the absolute winner. Very good, congratulations. And also the second place, Decisive Bells and Purple Lion, congratulations too. Okay. Well, okay, just a moment. All right. Well, very good. So now, let's see. Wait a little. Let me show you this. Okay. Let me get back to the presentation. All right, here we are. Okay, no, before I go back to the presentation, what am I doing? Okay, let me see who got the third place. Let me see your face. Who was, I don't remember the name. Who got the first place?
Purple Lion.
No, you're the first place.
No, third place.
Third place. Okay, congratulations, Carla.
Yay,
who was the
thank
second?
you.
The second place? Second place? Second place, no? Nobody? Okay. Well, the first place. Who was number one absolute winner?
It was me. I think
okay.
cheating.
Very good. Congrats. Okay, now let us just close. Okay. Now, look, let me just go back to the presentation. Yes. And well, so now here we have a word from our sponsor. Yes, and this is famous Uncle Sam, who has a message for you. I want to see you pass TOEFL, okay? And so do I. Yes, I hope with this workshop, okay, and my pieces of advice, you can start your serious training and your very good preparations for you to take the TOEFL in the future. Okay, I hope you have found this information useful. And now, if you have any question, I'll be more than happy to answer it. Any question?
Me, please.
Yes, of course.
Well, I have a couple of doubts.
Yes,
couple of questions. Well, first of all, what's no, not the difference, but there's a home edition from IBT. But I read somewhere that in Mexico we're not available to take that. Is that true, or is it false? Or
as far as I know, well, this is just temporary for as long as this contingency lasts. Yes. I'm not quite sure if in Mexico we have that version, but you can always call. I mean, just go to the TOEFL official page, and you just send them a message. They have here, you know, chat with us, and you ask, is the home edition version available in Mexico? And they immediately tell you. Yes, but I think it should.
Okay, thank you very much. And another one, I read that TOEFL ITP has like national recognition.
Yes.
And IBT have international recognition.
Yes.
So is there a problem if I have IBT and I'm only stay here?
Well, let me tell you that the ITP, this one is the institutional testing program. This is especially given in high schools, yes, secondary schools also. And it is given especially to students who are like ages 16, 17, 18, like, you know, like high school ages. So it's more, that one is more for students, high school, even universities could be, but I would say university level students should take the IBT. So I wouldn't really recommend you taking the ITP if your purpose is to study at a university or to get a job. Yes,
exactly.
Or migrate, you know, like if you want to migrate to another country. No, definitely IBT.
You would recommend IBT?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Any other question? No? Well, if you don't have any other question, it was very nice giving you this workshop. Now, please, they are all yours.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Alfredo. That was fun.
Okay.
I like the Kahoot game.
Yes, it's fine.
Well, we want to say thank you for being here. And we would like to know more about you. We want to know what type of class interests you, what if you want to take a certification, what certification do you want to take? So Bedu can give you what you need. We want to help you be successful in English. Voy a cambiar a español para que no sea una barrera el idioma, porque no sé si algunos de los que hablaron menos tengan un nivel un poquito más bajo y se les dificulta expresarse. Los pocos que escuché, wow, excelente inglés. Quisiéramos saber qué programas les interesarían. Por ejemplo, vi que Carla y Maritere están muy interesadas en practicar, en mejorar su fluidez. Entonces, no sé, a mí se me ocurre que tal vez para ustedes un club de conversación podría funcionar, ¿no?
Estaría genial porque aparte de mejorar la fluidez, también la confianza, ¿no? Sí. Porque de pronto cuando estamos solitos, yo, estoy escuchando inglés, entiendo, lo estoy escribiendo, lo entiendo, hablo conmigo misma, lo entiendo. Sí, pero ya enfrentarse a socializar hablando el idioma es nerve-wracking.
Sí, exactamente.
Entré aquí a las salas, es mi segunda vez en Meetup, es mi segunda actividad, y sí, yo estaba me temblaban las piernitas. Entonces, yo creo que los cursos de las actividades, perdón, de conversación, yo creo que son ideales para practicar y mejorar.
Muy bien. Pues de hecho, Carla, Bedu tiene apenas empezamos, junto con la cuarentena, empezamos un club de conversación. Es los viernes.
Ah, genial.
Entonces, déjame mandarte información. Bueno, si puedes, no sé si, me parece que pusiste tu correo electrónico para ingresar a esta sesión.
Sí.
Ok, entonces te mandamos información sobre este club de conversación.
Sí, por favor.
Sí, claro que sí. Es los viernes igual por Zoom.
Ajá.
Ay, déjame recordar la hora, porque esa es...
Es a las 3.
Es a las 3, mil gracias, Javier.
Ah, muy bien.
Sí.
¿Todos los viernes a las 3?
Cada 15 días.
Ah, gracias.
Muchas
Mañana
gracias.
es la siguiente sesión.
Oh, ok.
Y es con Evelyn, y pues son muy divertidas, muy dinámicas, y sí practican mucho quienes se unen.
Gracias. Una pregunta sobre esto. ¿Nos informan previamente sobre un tema que vayamos a tocar en la sesión o es como libre la conversación? ¿O hay un tema en específico que se elige?
Sí, siempre hay un tema, siempre se planea, incluso se les presenta, algunas veces se presenta un video o, por ejemplo, un pedacito de un podcast. Hay algunas veces que han hecho algunos juegos, pero siempre es como sobre cierta temática, no es así libre. Se habla del tema, casi siempre son temas pues muy generales, como cultura, como cosas que cualquiera podría opinar. Y ya se les da mucho la palabra a ustedes y se hacen igual algunas dinámicas en pareja para que hagan eso, mucha práctica.
Ok, muchas gracias.
No hay de qué. Y los demás, entonces, Javier, cuéntanos, tú has estado en el club de conversación, como nos decías. ¿Hay algún otro tema que te gustaría tocar o simplemente el club de conversación es suficiente para ti, digamos?
Pues, ¿con otro tema te refieres a un tema dentro del club de conversación o...?
No, perdón, un tema para un curso, por ejemplo, un curso de marketing en inglés, o no sé, o el curso de TOEFL.
Ya, recuerdo que ya había visto en los programas de Bedu un curso que me interesa, que es sobre conversación técnica. Es en lo que estoy interesado por... ¿Cómo?
Business conversation.
No, recuerdo que es como técnica de cosas de tecnología o algo así. No me acuerdo cómo se llama el curso. Pero sí.
O sea, a ti te gustaría aprender inglés, pero más enfocado en tecnología.
Pues sí, es el principal uso que tengo. Soy software engineer, entonces todos los días tengo conversaciones técnicas en inglés con los clientes porque son de Estados Unidos. Pero en general estoy interesado en mejorar mi inglés, en general, no solo a nivel técnico también.
Muy bien. Sí, claro, claro. ¿Alguien más? Digo, la verdad es que es una muy padre oportunidad que una escuela te pregunte, ¿tú qué quieres aprender, no? Y si tú te interesa algo muy específico, podemos crear un grupo para justo aterrizar esa necesidad que tú tengas, ¿no? Entonces, nos gustaría escucharlos, sus necesidades, y si les interesó el TOEFL, también es una idea que estamos explorando, crear todo un curso para prepararlos para el TOEFL, como Alfredo lo hizo express, pero como pueden ver, hay miles de dinámicas, miles de cosas que se pueden hacer para prepararte mejor. ¿Alguien más? No sé si Jocelyn, Vivian, quisieran comentarnos qué es lo que les interesa del inglés.
Me gustaría participar en los clubes de conversación.
Ah, tú también, Jocelyn, ok. Súper, entonces quedamos de mandarles información a Carla y a Jocelyn.
Sí.
Muy bien.
Bueno, yo por el momento, ahorita estoy estudiando el inglés en Quick Learning, por eso es que de repente ahorita, por el momento, todavía tengo un nivel un poco no tan alto de inglés, entonces por eso es que tengo, bueno, una escuela de estudios de inglés, pero igual también me interesan los cursos o bueno, los grupos para practicar el inglés.
Ok.
Igual. Gracias.
No, gracias a ti, muchas gracias, porque también puede ser una opción, ¿no? Que Bedu sea tu lugar para practicar lo que vas aprendiendo en tus cursos. Y por último, ¿quién no nos ha compartido? Carla, ¿verdad? No sé si regresaste al final. ¿Estás por ahí?
No, yo he estado aquí todo el tiempo.
Otra, digo, pero
otra Carla.
Carla AB.
Karina.
Karina, sí es cierto.
Era Karina. Yo pensé que era Carla, pero era Karina.
Ok.
Es que dijo que se tenía que salir un momento, probablemente no ha regresado. Bueno.
Hoy
Pues,
pongo el videito rápido.
sí, claro que sí. Para terminar, les vamos a compartir un video de lo que es Bedu, porque no solamente somos una escuela de inglés. Entonces, estamos a sus órdenes. Por favor, siempre siéntanse en la libertad de escribirnos y decirnos, oye, ¿qué crees? Me interesa este curso, porque muchas veces se juntan personas que nos han escrito, les interesa un tema o un nivel en específico, y en ese momento los juntamos y se crea el grupo. Somos muy flexibles, entonces podemos hacer eso, a diferencia de otras escuelas. Entonces, sí, por favor, Alfredo.
Es muy cortito, ¿eh?
Muy bien. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.
Si buscas capacitarte con el objetivo de desarrollarte profesionalmente y aumentar tus ingresos, crece y conecta con nosotros. Te presentamos BEDU. Somos formadores de talento. Elevamos el nivel profesional de nuestros alumnos a través de un modelo de aprendizaje acelerado y flexible. Tomas clases en línea y presenciales 2 veces por semana, con expertos líderes en su campo, en alguno de nuestros más de 50 espacios en Ciudad de México, Guadalajara y Monterrey. En BEDU realizamos eventos y clases muestra, donde conectarás con otros profesionales. 900 de nuestros egresados estudiaron con el método Blended Education y en 6 meses aumentaron sus ingresos. Aprende lo que te apasiona y desencadena tu crecimiento con BEDU. Si buscas...
All right. Well, that's it.
Una pregunta más que me surgió ahorita, por favor.
Sí,
si yo quisiera dedicarme, o alguien quisiera dedicarse a la traducción o a impartir clases de inglés, ¿con el TOEFL es suficiente? ¿O crees que se requiere de otro tipo de preparación o de certificación?
Sí, mira, generalmente cuando tú te estás buscando una plaza como traductor o intérprete, te van a pedir una certificación, eso es de cajón. Te van a pedir una IELTS o te van a pedir un TOEFL, pero sí te van a pedir aparte un documento que muestre tus habilidades en traducción o interpretación, ¿sí? Entonces, si tienes algún estudio, algún curso o alguna licenciatura en traducción e interpretación, sí, generalmente sí lo piden. O sea, nada más el mero hecho de tener el TOEFL no sería como suficiente para que pudieras acceder a una plaza.
Ok, ¿y para dar clases?
Para dar clases, bueno, generalmente lo más rápido o lo que puede cubrir esa necesidad sería un curso de a teacher's course. Okay. Que generalmente lo puedes cubrir en un año, sí, en un año o hasta incluso en menos de un año si lo tomas intensivo. Tomas el teacher's course y a la parte van a tener que pedir un TOEFL o otro certificado. Y sí, hay varias instituciones que ofrecen teacher's course.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Ahí hay un detalle. Las escuelas, las incorporadas a la SEP, digamos primarias, etcétera, ya están solicitando más requisitos para los maestros.
Algo ya más oficial.
Sí, algo más, en muchas ocasiones incluso deben de tener una maestría o una licenciatura en enseñanza del idioma. Pero para trabajar en una escuela de idiomas, me parece que, digo, hace mucho que no trabajo en una, pero...
Sí, en una escuela de idiomas todavía te aceptarían un teacher. No sé, hablamos de un Harmon Hall, un Quick Learning, probablemente todavía te lo acepten. Un teacher
El
course.
TOEFL solo no, o sea, también el teacher.
Sí, necesitaría ser un teacher.
Ok, perfecto. Ok, muchas gracias.
De nada.
No hay de qué.
¿Puedo decir algo? ¿Perdón?
Sí, por favor, Vivian.
Bueno, yo les iba a comentar que de hecho soy alumna BEDU porque estoy estudiando el UX, UI Design. Entonces, por eso es que también, de hecho, la mayoría de todas las conferencias que ha dado BEDU son geniales. Incluso me encanta que siempre nos toman en cuenta a nosotros como alumnos y por eso es que incluso la mayoría de todas las conferencias que nos han dado son bastante buenas. Felicidades a Alfredo Romo por la conferencia que nos acaba de dar y pues soy ahora sí que orgullosa alumna BEDU y les quisiera compartir a los demás que entren. Es genial BEDU. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Vivian.
Gracias.
Mil gracias. Javier, me parece que ibas a decir algo.
Sí, que ya encontré el curso que les había comentado, se llama English Skills for Developers.
Sí.
Sin embargo, lo revisé y vi que una parte era presencial y otra en línea. Entonces, pues, es en la Ciudad de México y yo vivo en Puebla. Está relativamente corto, pero aún así no creo que me fuera posible hacer el viaje. Entonces,
claro. Hay que ver porque te digo que la cuarentena y la pandemia nos está cerrando puertas, pero está abriendo otras. Y quizás si se abre un nuevo grupo, esta vez puedas asistir porque podría ser 100% en línea, como en este momento todos nuestros cursos son 100% en línea.
Sí, estaría súper bien.
Sí,
gracias.
Entonces voy a dejarte como alguien interesado por si se abre un nuevo grupo de English for Developers. Ya, claro, yo decía, pero ¿cuál conversación? Tenemos ese curso. Entonces te dejo en la lista simplemente interesado, pero 100% en línea.
Súper, sí, gracias.
A ti. Bueno, pues chicos, estamos a sus órdenes para lo que gusten. Ya tienen nuestro contacto, pueden meterse a nuestra página y cualquier duda, aquí estamos para servirles.
Muchas gracias por su tiempo y su dedicación. Gracias, Alfredo. Gracias, Gina. Mucho gusto.
De nada, de nada.
Gracias, Alfredo.
Gracias.
De
Como
nada.
siempre, yo soy frecuente también. Gracias, chicos. Excelente.
Cuídense.
Excelente. Gracias. Hasta luego.
Gracias.
Bye.
Bonita tarde a todos.
Saludos a
Bye.
Emani también.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, gracias.
Well, okay.
Thank you very much, Alfredo. That was great.
Okay, de nada, de nada. Okay.
Seguimos
en contacto. Great minds think alike. Bye.